Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today we're going to do a little Gelli Plate play. And I only have so much stuff sitting here because I could sit here and play on the Gelli Plate for hours and hours. But we're not going to today. I just want to play a little bit. I want to make some papers. And this was inspired by BETSYDOODLE. And I will put BETSYDOODLE's link down below. Go check her out. She's doing a whole series of this, and it's so much fun to watch her play, and it's kind of where I'm at today. So let's get to getting. Now, I have a Gelli plate. I cut it. I was blessed. My daughter bought me a Gelli plate a few years ago. I have a big one, and then somebody had sent their Gelli plate to me, or sent a Gelli plate to me. So what I had did was I cut it. I cut it into 4 sections. Let me move my camera a little bit here. Even. I cut it into 4 sections. This is a section, and I had done giveaways where I sent the 3 other pieces to people for giveaways. So that's what this piece is from. Now you can also buy pieces like this and round and all the things at, Gelli, I don't know what's it called, Gelli Arts or something to that effect. You can search it, but that's what this is. And please excuse my broken nail because I smashed my finger and it broke off. So I have some papers here. These are like tea-dyed papers that I had got, and I thought these would make great little pages. And then in another video, I'll show you what I'm going to do with them. And I also have, I wanted to show you guys, I've been wanting to do a video and I haven't. I went to the dollar store. You guys know I love dollar store. And I bought these at the dollar store. They're Avengers cards. They have a million different ones. And I love these because, for several reasons. Because I can now print on them. I can throw gesso on them or do whatever. They're little pieces of art when I'm done. Or I can make them and cut them into ATC sizes. I can put them in journals. I can do whatever. So we're going to be printing on these as well. And, okay, I'm sorry, my phone went off. And so we're just going to have some fun today and see what happens. I'm going to be using my folk art paints. I have red, my primaries, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then I have this really cool pink here. White, black, are always extra. But I always tell you guys, like, now you can go to your local dollar store. You can buy acrylic paints. And I always say because people are overwhelmed and they don't have a lot of money. But go and buy your red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, black, white. Do you need purple? Not necessarily. Do you need orange? Not necessarily, because your red and yellow will make orange and your blue and red will make purple. So, do you know what I'm saying? And then you can use your white with all the colors to make pastel colors, and then you can use black with all your colors to make a deeper color. So you can really get your bang for your buck with just those colors. So that's a whole other video as well, but that's where I'm at today. So I thought I would show you guys. Okay, so we're going to do just a regular old print. I'm going to throw red down. Just like that. And my roly-poly, and I'm going to turn it this way because of the way my body's hurting today and my hands. I've been a little quiet on social media, just not been feeling that great. I did, however, go for my vaccination. I'm going to take one of these just to do this. I got the Pfizer one. I got that the other day. What day did I go? Saturday? And that turned out fine. I'll do a video on that, but I highly, highly, highly suggest, if you are on the fence or thinking about it, to go get one. Now, I just have your normal bubble wrap. Why is my camera doing that? It must be focusing. And I'm going to just push this down and give us a little of that. And then I'll just have another piece where I put off my stamps and all. And we got 2 pieces started. How do you like me now? All right, and I'll set that aside. And let's see. I don't know what stamps I'm using and what I'm not. This is obviously I was going to say Tim Holtz stamp. So I'm just going to set that like that. And I'm going to throw some yellow down. If you guys want to know colors, my red is alizarin crimson and my yellow is moon yellow. And I'm just gonna do little squirts, like that. And my dog's sneezing, so cute. And roll some of this on here. Not rolling how I want it. Maybe I need some more. I feel like I could talk a mile a minute today. I don't know why. Like I'm like blah, 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 blah. Because I haven't been on here. All right, there we go. So now what I'm gonna do is roll that off. I'm gonna take a piece of paper. We're gonna put it on here. And I'll push it down. This is a little bigger than the Gelli plate itself, but I don't care because if I'm not in center or I'm up here, it doesn't matter. Because I'll just go print on another part. So that's just one print. And this obviously is like a antique-y, vintagey stained kind of thing. But we have that, and we have some orange in there, and then I have this. I'll just push that like that. Give it a push off. Say goodbye. And get another print. Just playing. Not, like I said, we're not going for the world record here. I'm going to give this a second to dry. Look at it go. Oh, I snorted. I'm going to give that just 1 second. And then I'm going to go on to another. I also have a few sheets of white paper as well as that. I want to put white over this. White. Do I have my white sitting here? I think I do. Give it a shake. This is wicker white. I like to do white over that. Open it up. Come on, baby. We've got big snowstorms coming here. I'm in Jersey. I don't know where you're at, but I'm sure I saw a lot of snow coming. So everybody stay safe and warm. I love BETSYDOODLE. Go watch her. She's fun to watch. She's so happy and joyful and just makes you smile when you're done watching her. Okay. I'm just going to roll this over. You can let it dry more. I'm going to roll it like that and then roll this off here. And what I love about acrylic paint, and it'll show on here, but you'll see that like the paper is a flimsier paper, let's say, right? Like, you know, it's like a piece of paper. Now you can use, you'll see I'll be using printer paper as well, which is fine. But what happens with this acrylic paint is you use it for a roll off, or we jelly print on it, or you do a background or whatever, it makes it sturdier. So then it's even better to use on a canvas, or do you know what I mean? So that's always a good thing too, because who doesn't like it a little sturdier? Now what I'm going to do is, let's take a card and let's just put it down over here and see what happens, because we're just playing. I'm going to push it down. We're going to push it real good. I'm going to roll it. And as I roll it, You see it's going to already start putting paint on the opposite side, which we'll be covering that. Let's see what happens. All right. It's not, you know, this is just a background, so you could see that we have some of that color on there. Now remember, these are glossy, so it's going to come up a little bit different. Not a big deal. I'm going to set this aside to dry. And now let's take a new piece of paper. Oh, come on, Kelly. Lay it down. Do a thing, mother chica, do your thing. You can buy stencils at the dollar store now. Gelli Plate. You cannot get there, but oh, baby, 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 woo! I love all the colors. You see when it's like that, you could see the stencil itself. Now what I'll do is the next one, you know, I could print halfway down. I'm just playing. I'm just having some fun. Let's do, let's lay a stencil down. We'll do a bigger stencil to start, right? And then we'll do some white. Go like this. Rolling, rolling. Using the roly-poly. I can't sing. I used to sing the whole time. But I can't. Because, I'll turn this over and do the back side. Because I get, well, no matter if I like forget and I start to sing, and that's what happens is they get me. Ooh, look how crisp and delightful that is. And like I said, don't waste it. Use it on another one. You know, I usually just throw mine over here on the side because it's too much when I'm recording to do all this. But if you're home, set up so you can just keep off printing on a few pieces. But I did, and there's that, and we're done. All right, so now I'm going to go in with, let me show you another fun trick. Like if I go in with this, I can take, let's say we'll do this one. I'll put this down and I will pick up some of that paint underneath. Okay, the white paint, right? So you see how you get that from there? Now I'll lift this up. And I have some of those on there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this and I'm going to lay it down now. So now I get two prints. So I got the print, the initial print from this where I took off some of that and it made like a little, you know, little texture in there. And then I have this. So now I'm going to go in with another color. Let's go in with purple. Why don't we? Let's be bold. Let's live bold, shall we? Okay, give this a little shake. And you can put off, like, let's say I do this. Like, I don't have to, like, squirt onto, oh my God, Kelly. You don't have to squirt on your paper. You can go in and pick up wherever you want and then lay it on. Depends on, yeah, maybe you want 3 colors on here. Maybe you don't just want the one. I like to squirt on here, you know, and I'm going to put a little, let's do a little blue in the middle. This color is Brilliant Blue, which I think that purple was a little bit more of a translucent purple, which no big deal. Let's do like this. Again, just playing, and then I can roll off on here and lift off. And we have some blue and purple. Oh, that looks really cool. And I don't want to waste this. So I'm going to get a big piece of paper and lay it on here. Which this is another way to get some texture. You don't have a Gelli plate, don't Don't get upset. Look at that. Give it a good rub. And now I got 2 different prints. Okay? There's many ways to make some cool designs. You know what I mean? So I'm going to let that dry for a second. You know what would be cool over that is some black, right? Or pink. Maybe we should do the pink over that. Give that a second to dry. Give this a shake. Oh, you know what else would be good? I'm going to stamp it with this. This is just a stamp right in the middle. And see how that comes up. And then you have this. You can stamp on there if you want. We're just building up. Put that aside to dry for a few seconds. Ooh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. So I got all these things going on here because you know me. And this is just my silicone mat, my non-stick mat. So all this will come up. I'm not worried about it. Don't want that dry. And oh, maybe I won't put anything on that. Maybe I'll take my card and stamp on there. Oh, I get so excited and I never know what to do with myself because it's like there's so much to do. Now remember, you can go to Walmart and buy yourself a pack of white printer paper, or you could buy this paper, or you could buy, like they have shaded paper, pastel paper. You could go to the dollar store and they have paper. They have mixed media pads. Now, mind you, you probably get 20, 25 sheets, but if you, let's say you walk in and you're like, I have $5, what can I do? You buy your paper, right? Maybe you need some paint. You don't have paint at home. I would probably buy like your favorite, like let's say you have like red, yellow, and probably blue. I would get red, yellow, and blue. And so then you can make orange and you can make purple. And if you have a couple extra bucks, you get your paper, you have your paper, you have those 3 colors, get a white so you can make like some pastel colors. And you know what I mean? You kind of, you got it for $5-6. You can sit and play for hours. So, all right, I'm going to lay this way and start it this way. Let's see what happens. Because you never know with the old Gelli plate. Push it down. Lift it up. All right, so we got, look at that background we're getting already. And, these will cover. We can go in right now if it's bothering you. I know some people say, oh, get that bottom. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. It didn't do nothing. I'm going to get it now. I'm going to get it. I got to put paint down to lift up on paper. All right. Well, that didn't work. I got to put new paint down, but this did. So look at that. All right. Let's put some pink down. Oh, this is dry. This color is Ceramcoat Festival Pink. And we're going to real quick get that on there. Okay. Roll that off. And I'll probably set this to dry. And then we'll start rolling on this one. Roll off. Now we're gonna take, let's take, what do I want to do? Let's do another card maybe? No, let's do paper. I get so excited, that's the problem. I'm gonna do it right here. Just set it down. And then I'll just take my roller to get good contact. Pushing it. Pushing it real good. You know what I'm saying? Lifting up. What are we getting? So you see how you have all that underneath? Let's try it again. And you can leave the pink dry as well. I don't have patience. That's why I said go watch Betsy, because she does all kinds of things. Pulling it, pulling it, pulling it, pulling it, pulling it, and it's pulling up. That pink might have been a little too dark. I should have done like white or something where we could have seen more underneath, like a more... I should have done the purple where it was translucent. But if you see, we have a piece of paper now, and we have... So now as I do more, I can do 2 more prints, and I have a full piece of mixed media paper to do whatever I choose with. Okay, next. I felt like saying silence. What's that from? Silence. Anybody? 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 Try a few more things. It's going to be a way too long of a video and me just gabbing along and talking, but I'm sorry. Squirting the orange. This color is vivid orange. Putting it all over. Thick. Oh, squeaking. Thick doesn't necessarily mean better. You know what I mean? In every case. Depends on what you're doing. Sometimes I like it thick, sometimes I like it thinner. Now you can get these at the Dollar Tree. They're brush cleaners. They come in a million different styles. As a matter of fact, I have a giveaway I've been wanting to do forever, and then COVID hit, and people aren't very happy with giveaways at the moment. So I don't know if you guys want a giveaway, because I have a big pile of giveaways to do, but people, like I said, aren't really into... I know, we'll just do it this way. The giveaways right now with COVID. Pushing it down just to get some of that. And then I'll push this off on here. Look at that. Beautiful stamp. And it's this, you know. I'm going to go in with... God, my nose. Just to add a little bit of texture going the opposite way. You don't have to do this. It could be a card or whatever. I just want all the textures, and then I can wipe off if I want. Some orange, and then maybe I'll just put it on here, because I know it's going to smush because this is gloss card, but I don't care. Like that, and it did. It lifted that up. Cool. And then let's lay another color down. Do green. Might come out mud. Might not. We're going to find out right now. It is called what is it? Oh, Hauser Green Medium. Girl, learn to read. Gonna do that. It's another one that can dry. Just wipe it off on there a little bit. And let's do that, and what we'll do is take this piece and just kind of set it on here, give a push, and you see how that comes up? Definitely comes up better on white. So then you get that underneath, but you also get, when you lift it, there's some pattern on there as well, and then you have that pattern that you can just kind of push on here to get off any extra. Building up on there. I like this one. And I don't exactly know what we'll get, but we'll try it on this one. And I'll lay it down like that. Lay it down, lay it down. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Ooh, 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 ooh. Looks like dirt. Looks like baby diarrhea. That's what I was going for, believe me. That's what I was going for. I mean, I did mix orange and green. What do you expect, right? It's just about having fun, you know? Just about having fun. Let's clean off our... My poor dog. My poor puppy. Okay. Let's clean off our Gelli plate. Let's use our cats. Why are you crying, babe? What's wrong? Put them on here real quick. You get some cats. Lift the cats up. Put the cats down. Oh, that's white. It's not going to do much. All right, babe. All right. All right. Just wait. All right, I'm going to print this and then go take care of him, because he comes first. Oh, cool. Look at that. All right, I'm going to pause, and then I will return in a... Okay. Sorry. My dog. All right. Let's play a little bit longer. And then, like I said, I'll do a video with showing you guys a few things that I love to do for mixed media paper. You'll see that coming up, I'm sure, probably tomorrow. All right. That's a pretty color. Let's do... Now, you know, this is called plastic canvas. And you can get this at your dollar store. I got this maybe at Michael's and used a coupon. I go to my Goodwill, but I know like now with COVID and stuff, it's harder. But this is great to use as texture as well. So like I'll go in and just push it down a little bit. Move this over here. We'll grab this and I'll just add a little bit of color from my... Babe, I don't have anything for you. My dog, he's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And I'll just pick that up. And again, I'm just going to use my hand right now because honestly. And then you get this really cool, you know, kind of texture. And what I'll do is take a piece of printer paper and push it down. Hopefully that didn't. My dog is looking. Look at my dog. I'm so sorry. Oh, he thinks I have a treat up here for him. Because yesterday, yesterday I had given them a treat. And then, because we have Luna, who's Emily's dog, and then my dog, Luther. This did absolutely nothing because it was too wet. But, and I had taken the treats and I'd given them one, but I had a couple extra in my hand for my older dogs, you know, because I have to watch because they get bullied by the younger dogs for their treats. So I had him up here. Well, he thinks, there we go. He thinks I have them up here. So he's looking, so he's sticking his head. So that pulled up those other layers on here, which, you know, not horrible, not great, but it gives me a page. Now, this isn't all lost because it is darker and there's really no structure on there. But now I have a background to when I can do a lighter piece, which I'll show you. But look how cool that is, right? I like lightening them up. So now I'm going to lighten it up to put on top of there. And because I have my yellow sitting here, I'm going to do this. And I'll go in, this will make a little orangey color. This yellow is a thick yellow today. Maybe I didn't mix it enough, but we're going with it. You know what I'm saying? You see how that just made orange, the pink that was on there. And the yellow. Now I have orange on here. And I'm starting another page. All right. Dun, dun, dun. And I'll just roll some more off here. I could just sit here and do a vlog and talk to you guys. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever. And I have so much, you know, just so much going on and just different aspects of my life. Let's take this butterfly. Let's see if I don't slide it everywhere. I'll print off on here. Oh, pretty. I'll very gently push it. Do you guys want a little vlog from me? That's even if you're still with me here. If you're still with me, say peanut butter in the comments. Oh, I like how that's coming out. It's going to be a page on its own, isn't it? I like it. Let's do a little bit of it. Do a little sideways, a little push. A little push. A little push. Look at that. Now I have this piece of paper that I can push that just to make it like it's, you know, all over. Okay. I'm going to leave this just as is. I really like that. That came out really good. Very happy. All right. So then I'm going to take, this is just one of my cups because I'm obsessed with acrylic pouring. Or pouring paint. Paint pouring, I guess, is more of what it is. I'm just going to add some of that. And then I'm going to go in. Let's see what we got. This is just this. I don't know if I hit the whole thing, but I can take my rolly, give it a roll so it really makes good. It just helps it make better contact, but your hands are just as good, you know. And it didn't come up as good as I wanted it to, but maybe it's because the color was too, you know what I mean? I wanted a little brighter. So let's go in with some white and try it with white. White and a little purple. We'll make it some like a little pastel-y. And I'm just going to roll this off like this so it's not too, I must have texture on my brush, on me rolly. Okay. Thin paper, that's what happens. And if you just spray a little bit of water on the other side, it will roll back. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Now roll that off, and let's try again. Okay. Print off. Let's hope I pushed record. My daughter. Okay. Beeping me, beeping me. All right. Now what I would like to do is let this dry and do a dark color off of it to print, but I think for there I need a lighter thing. So I'm going to give that a second to dry and not be so slippery, but I don't want it fully dry, if you know what I'm saying. But this is just a stamp, you know, no big deal. We'll leave it plain like that. I'm not going to add anything to it. No other nothing. And then we'll print it on top of there and see how that comes out. I love playing. This will be my last thing because I could just sit and play Gelli Plate all day. I might continue. I might stop this and then continue on and then just do a speed through video just with me playing because I really like it. I should get out my big one, but we'll see. I just love playing. I love playing with it. You can print on your art journal page, canvases. I mean, you really can play. Oh, I got this stamp that I'm in love with. I'm going to put this on my thing. Maybe I'll do one with this next and then I'll end my video. That was for you, Shayla. Oh, and me video. Me Kelly. I don't know what that means, but she always calls me Kelly, so I'm assuming I'm her Kelly, and that's okay with me, huh, Shayla? I love when you guys leave comments, and I love her comments. She doesn't just leave like 2-word comments. She leaves me this, and I love reading them. They just make me feel, all of you guys. Is it Angelique? Angelique who does it? Who leaves me, I can't remember her full name now. She leaves me full comments. I love them. Angie will sometimes. Oh gosh, who else? I'm drawing a blank now. I just love reading your guys' comments. And if I don't always respond, please don't get angry. If I read them, I leave a heart, and I love to I just love reading them. They make I read them most of the time before I go to bed. So sometimes I don't know why my app, I have like the oldest iPhone known to man. But I do have the app on there, and sometimes it doesn't let me respond. Like I'll write out a response and hit reply, and it'll just spin and spin and spin. Thank you, YouTube. All right, I hope that'll be good enough there. Just a little dry. We're gonna put it right on here, just layering her on up. Go like that. Do a quickie run over, not too much, because the more it dries, that's a little bit better. The more it dries, you will get sticky. Look at that, how cool! So now I got this. Not bad. And as it dries, it'll thicken up the paper, so that lets me do all kinds of things. Now I have this shadow left on here. Let me show you. I don't know why the thing's on, but the focus, and I apologize, but I have that. So now I want to do a darker color over it. Maybe I'll do blue, and then we'll do it there. Whew. Dizzy today. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Whew. Sleeping is not in my wheelhouse lately. I've been going through terrible, what's it called when you can't sleep? Insomnia. Terrible. And I don't know what to do about it. And I take my thiazidine before bed for the fibro to help me sleep, but I don't know. Just go off like that. We'll leave that on there for a second. I wonder if I could pull that off on a card. Let's try it. Let me show you how cute. I can do it on that. Look how cute this came out. Oh my god. This is a card that I threw gesso on, and the gesso worked fantastic on here. So I'm going to print off on this one. You can hear it. It's just different. And I'm hoping that it prints up with this well. So I'm just going to lay it right here. Push this down. And then I'll take whatever's left on here and just lightly... Hey, hey, hey! Don't take my yarn! Hey! Oh my God, these dogs today. Okay. And see how that just kind of will start covering that up? And then I'll lift it up. And it didn't do diddly squat because it was too wet. But that's okay. It's just adding, you know, some color on here for me. So I'm not mad at that. Now I'll go in with this on here. Push hard. Get some contact. That's how hard I'm pushing. Do you see that? I am a superhero. And lift up to pull the rest off of there. And that's just pulling up some of that white on there. A little bit. You can barely see the butterflies underneath. And that's okay. Let's put some... I really don't like the green. Let's do red. A little bit of red. I'm probably pushing too much, you know, putting too much down, honestly. But we're going to go in with some red. When I squeak, when my thing squeaks, I don't squeak. This squeaks. The dogs start going nuts. Listen. Okay. Just roll some of that off on there. Let's just take our stamp. And I'll stamp off here to get some of that off. Last one. I promise. I promise. I promise. Okay. All right. Now, let's just do it on here so we can get a good print. Lay it down. I'll just use my hands this time to show you that you don't need to do that. It still works. Your hands are good because you can really feel where you're at. Really feel it. You know what I'm saying? And pushing it down. Getting that contact. And then lifting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lifting up. Look at that. Love it. Look how awesome. That is what I'm going to end with. I got my butterflies and I got that. And then I got so many great prints. So I'm really happy. I thank you so very much, say peanut butter, for being with me. I love you guys so very much. I know this is probably a boring video, but I've been watching Betsy Doodles and I've been like, oh, I just want to get my Gelli Plate out and play along. So I haven't been doing that, but I've been watching her and I've been every day gonna get it out. So I got it out. So I'll probably put up another video of me playing on the big one. You know, I'll forward through with some music because maybe I'll do an intro, but you know, boring, I'm sure. But as always, please be kind to each other. You never know about how somebody else is fighting. Please leave me a comment. I love reading what you guys write. And I will do my best to write and comment back. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We got a lot of snow coming here. So if you're getting a lot of snow in your area, again, stay safe, stay warm. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so very much. And I will see you again. Bye-bye.